it's Matt here with another hoop tutorial. Today we will be going over 8-step caps, or as some people like to call them, 12-step caps, but I'll explain the two name differences in just a little bit. This tutorial is highly requested and it follows along the cap series that I was starting. In this tutorial we'll be going over what an 8-step cap is and how to do it, and then some fun 8-step cap hybrids that I see done a lot and that I like to use a lot myself. So let's get started. An 8-step cap is a cap that is broken down so that it takes 8 steps from where you started to get back to where you started. This can also be referred to in 12 steps, but it's the same move. So each step in the 8-step cap is a C cap in one cardinal direction, and then you go a half step back and another C cap, continuing in the same direction. And then a half step back and then a C cap again, back and back and back. So if we did it with just your hands, it would look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I know it can be really confusing to remember to not count every time you hit a cardinal point as a step. So that's why it's often referred to as a 12-step cap, like this. It's the same movement, but you count it just a little bit differently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The movements are all the same, it's just counting it is a little bit different. But honestly, it's just a method of naming that different people like, but it's the same move. So you can call it whatever you want. Most people will know exactly what you're talking about. If you say, oh, I'm doing an 8-step cap with this move, people will understand it. So now let's add the white hoop. This hoop will be doing the 8-step cap. You can start with anti-spin, like this, and then extend back. Or, if you want, you could even start with extensions and anti-spin back. So it doesn't matter whichever way you do it. Just remember, if you go one direction as an anti-spin, when you reverse your hand, it's gonna become an extension. And if you go one way with an extension, it's gonna be anti-spin when you reverse. So just keep that in mind. It doesn't really make sense in the physics behind the prop if you go extension, and then extension, and then extension, and then extension. But you can do it, honestly, if you want. Whatever you think looks good, but this is just what it's more commonly done as. So, let's do this. Start on the native side. I love to always do anti-spin and then extension back. So that's what I'll be showing you. But remember, you can do extension and then anti-spin. Anti-spin 1, extend back 2, anti-spin 3, extend back 4, anti-spin 5, extend back 6, anti-spin 7, extend back 8, and now you're back where you started. And this can be done with the other hand as well. Same thing. And just like with any other move, you can go the other direction. I started down first. You can always start up first, of course. And you can start this pattern at any point if you want. Just remember to count it the right way in your head and to get back to where you started, okay? Practice that. It's really weird. Trust me, I know. So when you combine this move with other flowers and other hybrids, you make some really, really cool patterns. So to do this, we're going to practice it without any hoops first. You're going to take your hands. This is the most common one that you see people do. You do not have to just do it this way. There's other variations, and I'll post a link and I'll put a picture up on the video to show you other 8-step cap hand paths. That's the biggest thing for this move, is that there's many different hand paths. You can add a prop in your hand once you get the hand pass down, and you can make them go anti-spin one way or extension the other way, but it's all the hand passes that really change what this move is, okay? So have your hands out to the side. My left hand will be doing the 8-step cap, so this one, and my right hand will just be going around in a circle. When I add my hoops, this hand, my right hand, will be doing a 4-petal flower, a 4-petal anti-spin flower. You could also be doing an extension. Just keep that in mind, okay? So, hands out to the side. We're gonna go down, 1, and when my arms are crossed, the 8-step cap hand, so my left hand, will be at the bottom of my 2 arms, like this. Then, you're going to go back a pedal, and as the 8-step cap hand goes back a pedal, the circle hand just continues going in a circle. Nothing different. Now, another anti-spin, or cap motion, and then now you're here, your hands are opposite. So now the 8-step cap hand is going to go back a pedal, and this circle hand at the bottom, my right hand, is going to continue going in the circle. Then, 8-step cap hand will do 2 pedals this way, like a C cap, and the circle hand will continue going this direction. 1, 2, and then the 8-step cap hand will go back, and this hand will continue going in a circle. Now we'll do cap pointing this direction. 8-step cap hand will go back, and this hand will continue going in a circle here. So when you add your hoops, we're going to cap down first, anti-spin down first, just like this. And you want the white hoop to be closer to your body rather than away from your body when you do this move. You want the blue hoop, the 4-petal anti-spin hoop, to be away from your body for this part of the cap. That. And then the blue hoop keeps doing anti-spin as the white hoop just extends down. Cap to the side. Hoop continues doing an anti-spin, and the white hoop just extends back. Anti-spin up, and now you just need to untwist your hands. I like to have the 8-step cap hand away from me, and the anti-spin hand closer to me. And now blue hoop continues doing anti-spin as the white hoop extends back. 8-step cap, and then white hoop extends back, and the blue hoop anti-spins. So I'll do that again, a little bit faster. As I said before, instead of doing a 4-pedal anti-spin with this blue hoop, you could do an extension the whole time. And I'll show you what that looks like real quick. It just has a little bit different feeling, but here's what it looks like. So that's the most common 8-step cap that you see people do. There's so many more. I'll show you another one that I like to do. This one you start with your hands together rather than starting with your hands apart. Here is what it looks like with hoops. So there you go. You can do it with the other hand going the other direction, with the prop spinning the other way. It's up to you, play around with it and just see how it feels and see which time and direction you like the best. So I'm not going to go through all the variations because there's just so many and it'd be way too long of a video and way too boring, honestly. If you do have a specific request that you'd like to see, like, I don't know, one hand go in one direction and the other hand go in the other direction, just let me know. And if you want to see a specific hand path done, let me know. And I'll post a video on my Instagram rather than YouTube because the video would be so short. And I will definitely do that for you. I want to show you guys one more thing that you can do with these 8-step caps that are really nice. You can do them with 2 hoops and 1 hand. So I have my white hoop closer to my body and the blue hoop away from me. So it's like the white hoop is my thumb hoop and the blue hoop is my finger hoop. You guys, that's all I have for you. If you have any specific questions about these hand paths and how to read the chart, please let me know. And if you have any specific requests you'd like to see for how to do this hand path or what this looks like, am I doing it right, and how to add hoops to it, please let me know. You can DM me, comment on this video, message me on Instagram, Facebook, whatever. You guys know how to reach me. Please like and share if this helped, and subscribe for more awesome content and hooping tutorials. Thanks, you guys. Happy hooping.